if you're a leader, if you're a manager, if you're in charge of people, this is information that I would want to know or have my people experience, so that if they have these negative influences in their life, if they have things that are hindering how they're showing up every day and how they're performing, then you want to root this stuff out, and you want them to be able to work through it, because they're going to be much happier, much fulfilled, they're going to perform much better, and they're going to help create a much better work culture. And that's where we're going. That's what the work landscape is all about, because we got this whole life, play, work balance thing going on, and so we need solutions to figure this stuff out. Mindset, movement, mood, mirror, self-reflecting, giving ourselves a self-assessment 1 to 10 of how we do with self-reflection, meaning in our life, the mates, the people that we surround ourselves with, mitigate, how we mitigate stress, and map. Do we have a map to navigate how we're going to make improvements in these areas of our life? And so, for example, I had folks close their eyes yesterday, right? Because we're going internal, we're eliciting the answers from within and asking questions like, when you're in your head, is your internal dialogue mostly negatively oriented? Are you thinking about what's wrong? Are you thinking about what's missing? Are you thinking about where you messed up? Or are you thinking about what's going well? What's working in your life? Are you focusing on the positive aspects of your day? Do you have gratitude? And folks are rating themselves on a scale of 1 to 10 where you are right now. In the mates, there was a person, as we did this, right, eyes closed, and I'm asking, do you surround yourself by people who uplift you? Do you have people in your life who you can trust, who make you feel good about yourself, who are positively oriented, who you can be vulnerable with? Or when you think about the relationships in your life, your mates, and this isn't just a romantic mate, but your colleagues, your friends, your family, do you feel like you want to take an emotional toxin bath when you walk away from them? And I had one participant start to well up with tears. And I had another gentleman, we were talking about how do you mitigate stress in your life? Do you have resources? Do you have outlets that you know are healthy? Or are you falling back? Okay, just rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. Are you falling back on behaviors that are destructive? Are you drinking too much? Are you, using pain pills? Like whatever it is to mitigate stress in your life, because we all have stress if we're human. And this guy, he asked a question, and then I could see he just kind of went into a trance, and he just kind of zoned out, like, uh-oh. Like, I realized that I'm out of whack here. Like, this isn't good. He gave himself a lower rating. And I said to them, look, what people say when I leave is, ugh, like, she made me think. And even participants yesterday said, I'm going to be thinking about this all day. And sometimes that's uncomfortable, and it's like, it's my job to take people to those places, because that's what's going to light the fire under you to change, and not just change. We're always changing. Everything's always changing. Change is like a passive thing. Transformation is intentional, and you have to be willing to do that self-assessment, that keep it real, and go into the dark places, the places that you've let slip or let go in your life. Be honest about it. That's how you're going to get sustainable results, or else you're just gonna grab at this and grab at that and next fad and and it's not gonna last, and you're gonna be frustrated, and you're gonna waste a whole lot of time and energy and money. So even though I've recognized that it's my role is to go in and disrupt people's seemingly comfy not little lives, but comfy lives, and make them uncomfortable, I'm okay with owning that, because that's the first part of the process. And you can get to the other side, and there's support to get to the other side, and then we get to celebrate. So it's a reflection today, because I'm going in to do it with student leaders tomorrow. So I'm very high on mirror. I like to self-reflect and then innovate and improve from there. So I wanted to share that today, because I know that doing the deeper personal transformation work can feel uncomfortable, and I want to normalize it. It's part of the process, and that is actually those who are willing to do that and go there. Those are the ones who get the results that last.